Okay, we got a new pour going this morning. Same size canvas, 24 by 36. Probably be a companion piece or similar to the one I did yesterday with the same kind of colors. You can see the colors over there. This time I'm going to remember to put the white in. It's still going to be a drag and drop. Here we go. Well, good morning, good morning. Nice cool morning today in sunny Florida. Early morning because I want to paint when it's cool. I don't like painting when it's real hot in the garage. I'm in the garage. So this morning is nice and cool. So I'll get my painting done. And see what happens. Open these up. You know, stop the camera a minute, get the cup set up to pour into. Okay, I think we're ready for ready action camera. Early morning pour. Got everything mixed up. Added a little silicone this time. Actually, I added the coconut milk product for your hair. A couple of drops in each one. And I'm going to start with the green this time. I'm going to try to put a little less green this time in the painting. It kind of took over the last time. So let's just do a little less here in each one. And I'll put this on fast forward during the editing, so you don't have to watch this whole thing. But this first time, I'm gonna have it. Oh yeah, the greens are. Go. The slide slide. Makes it, the cardboard makes it a lot easier to slide, much easier to slide. And we'll let the paint come down for a few minutes, from the gravity, pull it down. All right, let's just let that do their thing for a few minutes. All right, whoa, just give them a little tap. Move it over just a little. Ooh, this is gonna have lots of cells. Pause a minute. Okay, ready to flip. Ready to drag and flip. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. First one. White definitely makes a difference. Whoa. Wow. I'm not going to let it drip into there. Yeah, I think the coconut syrup made a difference. Definitely. I really believe it made a difference. Okay. I think the white made a difference too. And one more. I did the same thing again. Went off. All right, let me see if I can pull it down. I don't want to waste that paint. Yep, let's get it down. Let's get it down. Oh, it's stretching cells anyway. Perfect. Let's get it from going off the top. Woohoo! Okay, let me just get my corners. My corners. Left in these cups. Let's not waste the stuff. And get the corners. So when I start sliding, it's I did not put a cushion down again. I think there's enough paint to slide around on this thing without a cushion. Just want it to come up to the edge of that. Ooh. No, it's different. It's totally different than the other one. A lot more cells. The white, of course, made a big difference. This one out also. Just want something for it to slide into. For it to slide into. Because I didn't put a white cushion down. Am I talking too low? Something for the paint to slide into wet into wet. This is going to be covered eventually. This is just something for this to slide into. So I'm bringing it right up to the edge of it. So it slides across. Ooh, loads. This one's loads and loads of cells. Totally different than the other one. I'm not sure what made the difference. I think the white paint made a difference, and the going to do the crucial part, which is tilting. So a lot of this gets tilted off onto this bed mat. So I did the corners. We have some observers today, and I don't mind observers because I teach. So when I teach, I'm used to people watching me. So this is left over in the cups. I'm just covering corners so that when I tilt, it doesn't have trouble reaching the corner. Also, this usually likes a wet to go into, but I have a lot of paint on there, so I shouldn't have a problem making it go across. So here we go, girls. These are called cells, all these circular things, and I add this into the paint plus Floetrol, and that makes the cells. So here we go. You can see there's a lot of paint on there. There's giant tacks on the bottom so I can tilt this. A lot of this gets tilted off. And you have to just know when to come back. Let it go the other way. It makes these gorgeous. You can't paint that. That's why it's called pour painting. You're not really painting with a brush. I'm going to go the other way now. Get that little corner. There it goes. Want it to come back center again to get rid of some of the swerviness. Gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful. Very pretty.
It looks a lot like water. A lot of pour painting looks like water.
It does, yeah.
So now I make a decision. These edges have to come off. So we're going to have to let that come off this way, and I'm going to have to tilt this around this way. This is a 24 by 36 canvas, and it's pretty heavy because it's deep. So it let that go along the edge. And as soon as it comes off, I want it to come back. So it's going to stretch the cells when I do this too. It's manipulating what happens when you tilt. You caught this demo just in time.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Well, it was so hot in here last few days.
It's gorgeous right now.
It's nice. That's what I thought. I think I'm just going to do it when it's nice out. So I want that to come back center. Things keep changing as you tilt. You have a certain amount of control.
Yeah, but
not that much.
Yeah.
So some of that's going to go off this side
yeah.
here.
So you manipulate where the paint is, I guess.
Yeah, but the tilting.
Yeah. I've never seen that or heard that.
It's all over YouTube.
Is it?
It's not, you don't see it in art shows much. Pour painting. It hasn't taken off in art shows. There's not many artists that do this, but it's all over YouTube.
Lisa here's an artist as well.
What's that?
She's an artist and
cool.
teaches too, yeah.
Well, you might just love trying this.
I've done it.
You've done it.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is.
Because you just never know
Mm-hmm.
exactly how it's going to turn out or what it's going to do.
I always was having trouble with the ratio of the coconut oil and the
If you put too much, you're going to have an oily film on the top of your painting. So less is more with coconut oil. I had 5 cups and I only put 2 drops. And they were full up to here. 2 drops in each cup. Or you can use this stuff, this silicone, or this one here.
Yeah.
They're all oil.
I've tried silicone and coconut oil, but I guess my problem is I'm putting too much in.
Yeah. Oh, less is more with coconut oil. And then I resin everything. See, I
I
resin
just
it.
saw that, yeah.
So if you resin it and you have too much coconut oil, silicone hates coconut oil. It hates oil. So you're gonna have pockets in your resin. So I have to, less is more with coconut oil. A lot of poor artists have actually stopped using the, oops, I'm going to turn this around. Have stopped using, now you have to get a lot of this off.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you'll have cracks in your work.
Oh.
So as much as you hate to waste the paint, now sometimes I have freezer wrap, and I let it dry on the freezer wrap, and I make jewelry out of it. Because when it dries acrylic, it's like leather.
Oh, cool.
I use it for collage.
Wow.
Collage too. Yes, I do collage. I do
What's your name?
Ursula Lazzarella.
I'm Maureen. I live right around the corner. I see you all the time.
Maureen.
Yep.
I
And
think I recognize the name. You've
Yeah.
been at the you in Montclair?
yes.
Yeah, I've probably seen you at the pool party.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just deciding, it's moving slower and slower.
Yeah.
So that means there's quite a bit of paint off. It's not a cheap hobby. You throw a lot of paint off your canvas. You have to, because you have to have enough to,
That's so different from when you started.
yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's different from when I always say don't fall in love at the beginning, because
It's not going to be there.
it's not going to be there at the end, most likely.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
So I'm just looking at, yeah, that has glitter in it. When I epoxy, I can put glitter in the epoxy, and it gives a glittery,
You were at the art show last Monday, right?
no,
You
I
didn't
didn't
do
go
that?
this year.
Oh.
No, because
Okay,
I don't usually sell paintings at the art show. I sell my jewelry
Oh.
that I make from these.
Wow.
So I have tape on the bottom here because I'm going to epoxy these pieces. They're screaming for epoxy. And the epoxy gives it that really shiny.
Right.
And when it's and it'll still make more cells coming up, and I'm going to hit it with the torch. Use the torch ever?
I haven't. It scares me.
It scared me too, and my daughter-in-law's a chef.
Oh, for cream
Right.
pie?
Yeah.
Yes, and so she said, just don't put it near the painting, and you'll be fine. So I did it on a small one. See how it's not moving much anymore?
Right.
That's good. And you can test how much, let me get these off for a second. You can test how much paint's on there by just sticking a little stick in there. I saw them do this on small stick. So them do it on YouTube. I just go like this to see the depth of the paint. Nothing, hardly anything. If it was up to here, I'd have to probably still keep tilted. So that's the perfect height. So now I'm going to torch it with a creme brulee torch. And what this does is two things. It brings up more cells because it heats up the silicone, and it heats up the paint. And when you heat up the paint, it pushes the silicone up. And it also busts bubbles. If there's any bubbles, air bubbles from the pour. And usually a big canvas like this, people use a bigger Buntain burner, but I'm a little afraid of the big ones.
Well, I was afraid of any of them.
Yeah.
So
That
this
is
is how the cream brulee.
The only thing you have to remember with this is don't keep it in one spot ever once. You'll see smoke.
Yeah.
Okay, you're dealing with fire. Don't keep it in one place. Just keep it moving. Don't keep it too close. And keep it moving. That's the big thing.
Okay.
You can go over the same spot at once, but it's making these veins get stronger because it's pushing the paint, the heat up into the paint and
That is
making it.
gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh my God.
It's like water.
I took my glasses. I had sunglasses on. Holy cow, those colors are so bright, vibrant.
Under the table.
Oh boy, that's beautiful.
So that's the same colors I did under the
Oh,
table.
so different.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, you really can't determine that much. All I changed in that to that was I added more white in between each color. And my work is on YouTube under my channel, Ursula Lazzarella. You can see the whole demo.
Yeah.
And new pour. Early morning pour. Demo will be on YouTube. Spectacular colors. Beautiful, very beautiful watery colors and terrific cells. Email preacherld@aol.com. It will be resined.